peoples? It's your boy E Health. And look, excuse me, y'all. If you had to leave somebody, if you had to leave a relationship and leave somebody behind, who may have caused you all type of trauma, stress, pain, mentally and spiritually, and not only did they cause you that, but they caused you intentional hurt. If you had to leave somebody like that, I really do suggest, because we all grown, I can't tell you what to do. So only thing I can do is suggest in anything that I say. I suggest that you not give that person another chance to get it right. And when I say get it right, I don't mean give them another chance to, act right, to get themselves together, because I'm sure you probably didn't did that, which is the reason why you probably have trauma now, because you given too many chances of this person for them to hurt you again, for them to do the same thing that they said they were gonna stop doing. You gave them another chance to do it again. And all I'm saying is, don't give them another chance to get it right. And like I said, I don't mean get it right in the sense of them getting themselves together and being better, because you already seen that they didn't do that, right? I'm saying don't give them another chance to hurt you more, or hurt you to a satisfaction that they feel they like, hurt you to the point to where they feel like, oh yeah, finally got them. Because they probably mad that they didn't hurt you the way they wanted to hurt you. They probably mad because you did get hurt, but you came up out of it and it didn't keep you stagnated for too long. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it did keep you stagnated, but you came out of it. Now they just want to bring you back down anyways. Sometimes they just want to bring you back down anyway because they just want to see you suffering. It's a place. There's a place in your life that they want to see you. There's a lower space that they want to see you in. And some people, they just want to come back to do it again. They just want see that you were fueling these people with, just with them even being able to attempt and do these things. You were fueling these people, man. They were getting energy off of just knowing that they were hurting and damaging you. They didn't have no remorse or anything for you, no compassion at all. All they wanted to do was see you suffer. It's a shame to say that we got people in the world like this. And it's a shame to say that we have so many, because it's a bunch of them out there. But some people, that's what they energize off of. They're vampires, energy vampires. Energy vampires need something they need to suck somebody's energy. And, it's a shame that they can't do it in a way of, joy, happiness, and get energy out for that. It's a shame that they can't find a way to extract energy from happiness, because that will make the world go round even better. But unfortunately, we have these vampires who want to suck your energy, and in order for them to accomplish that, they must drain your energy by lowering your spirit, lowering your vibration. And these type of people need plenty of chances. These type of people need plenty of times to come back. They need to hoover you and suck you back in plenty of times to continue getting the supply they need from you. And that's why I say, man, I suggest that you never do it. And look, I'm not telling you this because I just want to tell you this. I'm telling you this because this is exactly what I went through. This is exactly what I had to deal with. I gave people plenty of chances. You know what I'm saying? Way too many chances. You know what I'm saying? And which is why nowadays it's hard for me to give a motherfucker a chance no more. After I see something, if I see you on some bullshit, if I see that you're on some bullshit, or you're doing some underhanded shit, or you're doing something that's fucking with me mentally on purpose, and I catch that shit, I will stop fucking with you forever and not give a fuck about you no more, and stop even worrying about you. Like, you won't even be on my radar. Like, you will be invisible to me, because I don't care to see you no more, and I wouldn't even give a fuck what's going on with you, whether you got this, you got that, you with this person, that person. I don't care. Now you are just somebody who I don't care to have exist in my mind anymore. Although people may pop up in your mind again, but that doesn't mean that they gonna stay there. They're gonna be in, they're gonna be fucked out. That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've given people plenty of chances to do me wrong or all over again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wanted to see the good in people. I was hoping for a relationship where I could say, yeah, man, we had a little hard time, but we worked through it and we had something better now. And hope to continue that throughout life. I was hoping that I could have that with somebody. But, you know, as I was hoping for the best and hoping to see the best in a person to have that, I realized that they didn't want it though. They didn't truly want it. They didn't want it. They wanted to just have another shot at it, at doing what they did the first time to try and cause me more harm, pain, stress, trauma. You know, that's all they was looking for. That was their bread and butter. That's all they set out to do. And with me going through enough of that shit, it has turned me into a person where I'm not easy to access, man. I'm not easy to access. I'm not easy for people to just come and holler at when they want to, because I don't believe in just giving people chances no more like that. Like if you get in, it's gonna be hard for a person to get another chance with me. I'm not gonna lie, like that shit really has damaged me to the point to where I don't want to deal with that same shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with things that your grown ass should already know not to do. I'm not dealing with things that your grown ass should already know right from wrong from. You know what I'm saying? You too old. A lot of people been on this earth too damn long. Some people been on this earth for 60, 50, 70, 80 years and they still on some bullshit at that age. You know what I'm saying? Let alone just being 30 and 40 and 20, or even 20 something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all grown as fuck, but we all know right from wrong. And if you've been here over 40 years and you still acting a certain way, dog, then your growing process is probably never and maturity as far as being a mature person, your maturity level of growing is probably never gonna get nowhere because damn. But you know, it's never too late for anything. I'm not gonna say it's too late for anything, but you know, when you go that long and not change and not mature yourself in no kind of way mentally, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? When you're not maturing yourself emotionally and mentally, and you're over 40, then something is definitely wrong. You've had a extensive amount of immaturity that you've been dealing with for that long, and that scares me in a way because it's like, damn, you've been here this long and you couldn't even grow up mentally and emotionally. Like you really couldn't grow yourself up. Like damn, you still this young ass, immature ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say about it, man. But it's sad to see grown ass, old ass, especially some old ass, because there's some old ass people out here acting a fool they damn self too. But it's just sad to see people that are at a certain age be a certain way, dog. And it's just sad to see people who need to flourish off of seeing somebody else downfall. That's what's the craziest thing to me. We do live in a world now where people downfall is what brings other people's joy. Dog, and I ain't even talking about us no more. How about we ain't talking about, look at the world, bro. Anything that you see going on with somebody, boy, you see everybody, the people that's opposed to that person, they having a party. Whenever you see something going on over here that somebody else is opposed to on this side, they having a party over here because that going on over there. Like, just think about the world, bro. When Charlie Kirk died, right? Because we live in a government with two sides, right? We got the left wing, right wing, Democrat, Republican, right? Liberal, conservative, right? So when Charlie Kirk died last year, when they shot that man through his neck last year, and shot him in front of college kids, a bunch of thousands of college kids, and his family being there, right? When they shot that man, right? This side was joyful, having a good old gay old time, right? They was cheering, all that shit. I ain't gonna lie, the left side was being real petty. I ain't gonna lie, they were like, cause I don't believe the man deserved to die. I don't agree with everything he says, of course not. But that don't mean the person should die, right? They was happy though. But then when ICE started killing these people, now the left side, the liberals, are all pissed off, talking about the right side ain't got no humanity. But y'all just didn't have no humanity when Charlie Kirk died. So what do you mean? It's the same thing, right? So like I say, man. So with that being said, as you can see, people don't mind cheering for who they don't like. They don't mind cheering for somebody who's falling, who they don't like. Let me rephrase. Somebody who they see is doing or maybe doing bad in a certain area, something might be going on here with them, they'll cheer for that, right? So it's the same way with people in the world. That we got people like that don't like you, that didn't really care about you, that really didn't want to see you win anyways, that went up against you, that went all out to go up against you. And when they see you fall and pick yourself back up, it makes them feel like they had the power. Now they don't have it no more. Now it's been stripped away because you've taken it back and given it to yourself to build, rebuild, heal, and get yourself out of a place that you were, that they might have put you in, right? And so now they need another chance to do that again, or do it better, or try to get it right this time to where it might really take you down. And that's why I say, man, it ain't even safe to give people chances no more, dog. Like, it's not even safe to give a person another chance if they on some shit like that, and they are intentionally on some shit like that. You know, that's why it's a couple people that been trying to hit me up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't been talking to them. I'm like, I'm not answering you. Like, no, nigga, it ain't going down. And you know, because I don't intend on giving them another chance to fuck with me again. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen enough. You know what I'm saying? I've been through enough. I don't care about that shit that much like that. Like, it ain't no big deal to me. I've learned to cut people off, keep going, and not worry about it no more. I've grown that skill. So now that I have that skill, it's not hard for me to use the skill. The skill is like second nature down there nowadays. So like, I don't have no problem cutting people off. But like I said, there was a time where I did, and I definitely paid for it. So I'm only shooting this at y'all because, you know, some of us probably haven't dealt with that yet, or haven't dealt with it enough to be really sick and tired of it, man. And some of us know this. So in any case, this is just like confirmation, you know what I'm saying? Of just, you know, what you already know. But anyways, man, with that being said, man, let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. But that's how I feel about the whole situation, man. I don't give people chances like that no more. Like, if you fucked up and I see there's some fucked up shit going on, I just move the fuck around and stay gone. And I feel like that's how I protect my peace the most, by just getting myself away from certain people that didn't have anything to do with my peace being protected anyways. So anyway, with that being said, y'all, I am out, man. Let me know what you feel about this here topic though. Peace.